The world is asleep, and if it does not wake up fast, the cost could be catastrophic. I know that sounds dramatic, but sometimes the situation is dramatic, and that is exactly where we are today. Too many people are treating Iran like this is just another political fight, another Trump story, another cable news argument, another chance to say, I told you so. It is not. This is much bigger than Trump. So let me be very clear. This is not about supporting Trump. This is not about defending Trump. And this is not about pretending the war was handled well at all. It wasn't. Trump ignored warnings, underestimated the complexity, and created this mess. He may have thought Iran would fold the way weaker opponents fold. But Iran is not Venezuela. Iran has missiles. It has proxies like Hamas, Hezbollah, and the Houthis. It has the IRGC, an insane and radical military force. It has oil leverage, influence across the region, and a nuclear program the world still has not solved. So yes, criticize Trump's execution. I'm right there with you. But do not confuse criticizing Trump with solving the problem. Because walking away now does not fix what happened. Yes, he made a mess. But that is yesterday's news. We need to worry about where we are now, regardless of Trump's mistakes. We cannot walk away because we are mad at Trump. We have to ask what walking away means for the United States and the West as a whole. Do we cut our own legs out from under ourselves, tuck our tail, and walk away in shame? Do we give Iran, China, Russia, and every enemy of the United States proof that America no longer has the strength or will to finish what it starts? Do we allow Iran to rise in the world's eyes as a major global power that stood up to the United States and the West and won? That is the part the world seems to be sleeping through. If America backs down now, Iran does not go back to where it was before. The old situation is gone. Iran comes out stronger. The IRGC comes out stronger. Hormuz remains threatened, and a route the world once took for granted may now come with a dangerous new cost. Oil markets remain vulnerable. The Gulf states become much more threatened. Israel becomes more threatened because there is no real agreement stopping Iran from racing toward the bomb. And the entire Western world looks like it started a confrontation, got divided, and then lost its nerve. That is not peace. That is weakness. In fact, it is cowardice. And weakness in the face of Iran will not make the world safer. It will make the next crisis bigger. This is why the congressional vote is so dangerous. I understand why people do not want another Middle East war. I do not want one either. I hate the thought of any young American kids dying. The American people are tired of endless wars. They should be. But if Congress sends the message that America's hands are tied before the crisis is even resolved, what exactly does Iran hear? Iran hears that it can wait us out. Iran hears that American politics will do what Iranian pressure could not. Iran hears that the United States may not have the will to finish anything difficult. That is a terrible message to send right now. And Europe needs to wake up too. The Gulf states need to wake up. The whole Western world needs to wake up. This is not just America's problem. If Iran gains control over the flow of oil, everyone pays. If the IRGC becomes more powerful, the world is less safe. If Iran moves closer to or obtains nuclear weapons, the entire world becomes more dangerous. And if the West lets Iran win because everyone is too busy blaming Trump, history will not care who had the better talking point. History will remember that the West saw the danger and looked away. This is not a choice between war and peace. That is too simple. The real choice is whether we deal with Iran now while there is still time, or whether we wait until Iran is stronger, richer, more aggressive, and much closer to nuclear weapons, or in possession of them. No, nobody should want war, but nobody serious should pretend that avoiding hard decisions today guarantees peace tomorrow. Sometimes avoiding the hard decision is what creates the disaster. That is where we are. Yes, Trump made the mess, but America still has to deal with the outcome. And the outcome cannot be an Iran that is stronger than before. It cannot be an IRGC that gets rewarded. It cannot be Hormuz compromised. It cannot be the United States humiliated. And it cannot be a Western world so obsessed with criticizing Trump that it forgets to protect itself. This is the moment for serious people, not partisan people, not people cheering for Trump to fail, not people pretending this was handled well. Serious people, people who understand that America can oppose Trump's mistakes and still refuse to let Iran win. That is the line. That is the argument. That is why I'm sounding the alarm, because the world is asleep. And if it does not wake up fast, Iran may win without needing to fire another shot. And the cost of that mistake could be catastrophic. I'd like to thank you for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel so we can continue to grow. And don't forget to mark the bell so you are notified whenever we post new videos.